Sharing videos with students and presenting Google Slides to students are two of the most common things people do when we're in a Google Meet with students. So this video is actually going to go through tips for how to do both of those things when you're in a live Google Meet. So right now I just have a Google Slides up and a video up. So I'm going to start my Google Meet. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to make a nickname or anything like that. I'm just going to jump right in. So one of the most helpful things that I think for when you're setting up a Google Meet and you know you're going to want to be presenting stuff from your screen, particularly Google Slides or a video, is setting up what's called split screen. So we can do this manually. If you notice right now, like this window is taking up my full screen. I can't see anything from my computer that's behind it. If I come over here to this button, it's like two squares. It says restore down. I can make it not full screen. And then I'm going to click on my tab and I'm going to literally pull it out of the window with the Google Slides and the video. And now I'm going to do the same thing, hit this restore down button, and I'm just going to manually adjust. So I'm taking my cursor, I'm going right along the edges basically, and I'm making both windows smaller, and I can adjust as needed. It is a bit tedious, so I do want to point out that there's actually a Chrome extension that will do a lot of this work for you. This Chrome extension is called Duelist. You can get it in the Chrome Web Store if you don't have it. So Duelist, I'm actually going to remerge all of these together to sort of activate Duelist once you have all of your tabs that you want up and running in this window. Okay, you just come over, you click it, you set the dimensions that you want. So if you want it perfectly, split screen, I did 5x5. So now I have my Google Meet and my slides and my video here. So again, just a recommendation for when you're showing Google Slides or videos to students. Now, to share Google Slides with your students, I recommend going to Present Now, a Chrome tab. I'm going to pick my Google Slides and I'm going to hit Share. But what you notice is, this is sort of like the editing view of the Google Slides. If we want to make the slides nice and big for the kids to be able to see on their screens, we can hit this Present button and make it nice and big. If you happened to notice that when you hit that Present button, that your Google Slides take over your entire screen, here's what you can do. I'm just going to actually exit out of that view. So if your Google Slides take up your whole screen, what you're going to do is you're going to click the URL twice. This is like a little hack here. You're going to find the word edit and you're going to delete that word and replace it with the word preview. And now you're in preview mode of your Google Slides. And to get back to editing mode, you just simply click the gear and hit Open Editor. Again, just a little trick for you in case you find, I'm just going to hop back here, in case you find that when you hit Present on your Google Slides, they're taking up your entire screen. Now, to share a video with students. So I'm going to go back from the top. I'm going to get rid of my slides just for, again, the sake of this video, because I have Google Meet and YouTube and Screencastify up and running. When you're sharing a video with students, you want them to be able to see the video and you want them to be able to hear the video. When you want to share video with students, you're going to go back here to Present Now. You're going to select a Chrome tab. I love how it gives you the reminder that that's best for sharing videos and animations with students. You're going to select the tab with the video up and running, and you're going to make sure this is checked off here, this share audio checkbox. So if it's not checked, check it off. That's what's going to allow or enable the students to hear the video. I'm going to click share. I can now see that Google Meet's sharing that tab. I'm going to make it full screen. Again, just easier for the kids to see. And I'm going to hit the play button. No. Insect. Again, it's just a little wonky for me because I have Google Meet and Screencastify and YouTube and all that good stuff up on my screen right now. But when you're in a Google Meet and you share that way, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. So again, for both Google Slides and sharing videos, I do recommend sharing a Chrome tab. If your Google Slides are taking up your entire screen, remember that little trick by going into the URL and replacing the word edit with preview. And also, don't forget, really handy, the Chrome extension called Duelist. You won't have to manually set up your split screen. Like I showed you in the beginning, you can do it pretty much with 2 clicks.